thanks to the Forum 6 Tamworth and Wagga Wagga and the Odeon 5 Orange. It's the Talkin Flickster podcast with JT and Grant Lee.
Hello, happy Wednesday and welcome to a Talkin Flicks edition of a Flickster, Mr. Lee. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. I like that. That sounds all right. Yeah, I'll pass. I'll let that go through.
Thank you very much. A Flickster is a Talkin Flicks listener. Yeah,
yes.
Okay, that's good. Just wanted to explain it. For those that haven't listened to the podcast before, if you haven't listened to the podcast, there's about 129 episodes, so go back there and go for your life. Mr. Lee, I've got to say, I'm very happy with you today, and we're only about 30 seconds in. I love the jumper that you've worn in today. I've got to say, your Parramatta Eels jersey.
Yes.
I'm very impressed.
I thought you would be, because I know you're a fellow Eels supporter as well. I hope our Talking Flickster is, because if he's not, it's going to be a bit awkward, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. We'll find that out very soon, won't we? But, unfortunately, we didn't make the finals this year, Mr. Lee. But,
Next year.
Next year's our year. How long have we been saying that for?
I don't know. Since, 1947? No. No, not that long.
Well, this is not Talking Footy. It is Talkin Flicks. And today, our Flickster will be talking about the new Austin Butler film, Caught Stealing, Mr. Lee. Now, when I first saw the trailer for this, it wasn't quite what I was expecting, because when you hear Caught Stealing, you're looking at it going, high-action thriller type movie. But this, while it is a bit of a thriller, this one, it's just really funny. There's real funny patches throughout the movie, and it looks good.
It certainly does, and I'm excited to hear what our Talking Flickster is going to say about it, because Austin Butler, he's great. Like, he's still got that Elvis voice, but hasn't he?
He does.
He's still got that.
Yeah. No.
But he played Elvis really well, and he's also played a lot of other parts since, and he's done extremely well. So him and even Matt Smith, that's what I want to see, what our Talking Flickster thinks of Matt Smith. Hopefully he's a Doctor Who fan as well.
Oh, God, I hope not. I've got to do it. All right, let's take a listen to the trailer, and then we'll see what our Talking Flickster thought.
Some last call. Drink them if you got them.
Let's go back to your place and you can take advantage of my poor judgment.
I depend on your poor judgment.
I want to know if I can take this seriously.
What do you need to take us seriously?
Come on, kids, get a room.
Sorry, Miss Kitty. Oi! What's you doing, geezer? Is that the best you can do? I've got to fly back to London. I need you to take care of my cat.
I like cats.
I like dogs. Hey! Is Russ home? Who are you? What's the baby, man?
Who did this to you?
La pistola. Either I get what I want, or my pistol talk for me.
These guys you messed up with, they're scary monsters.
I don't know anything.
Sweep me the fucking out, you swat! What the f did you get me into?
Darling, you got to let me know.
Welcome to Narnia.
Should I stay or should I go?
How much is there? Over 4 million. Shit.
Everyone gets a cut. The Russians, the Puerto Ricans, the Hebrews.
What the f are you doing? Oh!
This is your last choice. So what happens to me?
Should I stay or should I go now? Should I stay or should I go now?
What the f is going on?
Hasta aquí llegaste, cabrón.
Either we go deeper or pick it up.
I don't want out.
Should I stay or should I go now?
I need to know that you're a guy that can take care of his shit.
I can handle it.
Should I stay or should I go?
Yeah, it's Caught Stealing, and the man to tell us all about it is Scotty. Hey, Scotty, welcome to Talking Flicks, my friend. Great to have you.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. Thank you for having me on. Appreciate it.
Good. What was that sound? What was the horn?
Well,
it
was the air horn. It's the, I'm just trying to give him a welcome. This is the grand welcome here. We've got Scotty on. Now, Scotty, when it comes to movies, it's a good way as we sort of open this up. What's your favourite genre of film? What do you enjoy the most?
Oh, geez, that's a really hard question. I love throwing myself into all sorts of stuff. I mean, probably if I was to say top three, I like my action films. I like my sci-fi. I like my horror. Definitely like a good thriller. I can't think of a single genre that I wouldn't watch, honestly. I'd just throw myself into it.
So when your Herb was sending you along to see a comedy, a thriller, and a bit of a crime movie, you were like, yes, I'm all on board.
Oh, yeah, 100% on board, 100%. Especially with the cast and definitely the director, which I thought was an interesting choice, really.
Yeah, because he actually did The Whale, which I thought, this is totally different from The Whale, which, as we all know, that was Brendan Fraser's breakout role when he returned to acting. And, for him to go from that to this, something totally different.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, just even, some of his even earlier works, you just like The Wrestler and stuff like that. You just go, oh, this is a bit of a turn. I'm very interested to see where this goes.
Yeah, which is good. Now, before we go on to, I just got to ask too, do you like Doctor Who?
Unfortunately, yes, I'm a huge fan.
Oh, yes! Oh, I'm so happy. So, Matt Smith's in it. Who's your favourite Doctor? That's what I'll ask first.
I'm a weirdo. I prefer the older stuff from the 80s. So Peter Davison's my favourite Doctor. But out of all the modern ones, Matt Smith's definitely up there. I do like him.
Yeah. Well, see, I'm from old school too. I'm Tom Baker first, and then David Tennant.
Those are two good choices. I'll give you that.
Yeah, and also Matt Smith too. I like Matt Smith too. But anyway, let's digress back to the movie because JT's not enjoying. So, my first question, Scott, is: did you enjoy it?
Yes, I really did. I thought it was pretty good. I've walked into that movie with no expectations. Because I just don't watch trailers personally. When I heard the trailer just then, that was literally the first time I've heard the trailer. But I really enjoyed it. I had a great time watching this.
Yeah, well, no trailers. That's a bit of a hazard for us, isn't it, Mr. Lee?
It certainly is.
We'll be giving Scotty a bit of anxiety. Okay, so you obviously don't watch trailers. Just out of curiosity, do you do the old IMDb or Rotten Tomatoes? You know, do you check the reviews and stuff out before you go and see a film or before you watch one?
Yeah, I usually just I look at the poster first, see who the cast is, see who's in it, and then hit up the IMDb and just sort of have a bit of a look, get a general plot synopsis, and if it tickles my fancy, I just throw myself at it.
So when you heard Austin Butler, Zoe Kravitz, Matt Smith, Liev Schreiber, you're like, yeah, this is going to be a good movie.
Oh yeah, that's a really interesting group of people there. And I want to see what happens when you put all of them in one movie together and see what happens. And I was definitely pleasantly surprised at how it all comes together.
That's good. So out of all those people that we just mentioned, JT did, what and who was the best one out of the whole movie?
Will I get in trouble if I say Matt Smith?
No, not at all. Please say it. Please say it.
Well, yeah.
I'll let you off this time, okay?
Thank you.
I won't ban Matt Smith talk on the podcast yet.
Thank you.
But credit where credit's due.
Yeah, absolutely. He comes into that movie like a wrecking ball, and you can't forget him. As soon as he turns up, I was watching that movie going, I was like, oh, when's Matt Smith going to be back on? I want to see more of him. I want to see what he's up to, and he just borderline steals the movie, basically, I would say.
Because he is English, does he have the English accent? Because in the movie he returns back to London because his father's not well. So does he have an English accent, or is he American in the movie?
He's English, aggressively English, I would say. Puts on a very thick South London accent that if you've seen Matt Smith act in anything, he's very gentle, very kind, very warm, and then he comes into this with the real thick punk rocker sort of Sex Pistols kind of vibe, and it's such a radical change of pace for him that I was just like, I got to see where he's going to go with this. This is fantastic. He's pulling it off really well.
Well, Matt Smith gets the bickies. How about the man everyone's talking about, Austin Butler? How did he go?
He did a great job, actually. I still haven't seen Elvis. That's on my list of movies to see. Every bit I've seen of him doing Elvis, I was really impressed by. But after seeing this, I've got to dig Elvis out and watch him because he is a great actor.
Well, just ask Grant Lee about it all because he's seen it about 10,000 times, and then because Elvis is his go-to karaoke number. So any Elvis song, you'll find him there on a Saturday night at the Impy. Is that still around, Mr. Lee? I'm not sure.
No, it's not. Impy's closed.
Oh, right, okay. Well, anyway, the courthouse, the goodies. Yeah, right.
Closed.
Yeah, okay. There you go. Belting out some Elvis, but very talented. Yeah. He's so versatile. Austin Butler, isn't he? Like, you can put him in just about any movie and he's going to shine.
Yeah, he was just a great lead. There's so many emotions, so many twists and turns that goes through the plot, like how he starts of the film to how it ends. You definitely feel for him. A lot happens to him in a very short space of time, and he pulled it off really well. I was rooting for him all the way through.
Yeah. Oh, good, because I do too. I think he's a really good actor. Tell me, what was Zoe Kravitz like? Because she plays an ambulance officer. And we won't say what happens or anything, just no spoilers. But yeah,
how of course, was she? No spoilers. No, she was really good. Great romantic interest. I've liked her ever since I saw her first in The Batman with Robert Pattinson. I've always wanted to see her in another film, and yeah, she did a fantastic job as well. Just being that sort of emotional core rock of a character, with just all the and again with her different twists and turns and backstory, just being that sort of almost the center of the film, really, just someone you can always just turn back to and look at and go, oh yeah, that's what Austin Butler's all about. It's about her and what she does. And I thought she did a great job as well.
Oh, that's so good to hear. That's really good. So you're talking about plots and twists. So there were quite a few in the movie?
Yeah, absolutely. Being the sort of... Because it happens over like a 2-3 day span with such an ensemble of a cast with all the different criminal elements and gangs and police and everything just sort of intersecting at this one point, you definitely are sort of taken for a ride, really, with everything that happens. Like poor Austin Butler is sort of just caught in the middle of it, not supposed to be there, but gets dragged into this whole seedy world, and you have to just feel for him and just watch him try and deal with it, and hope that he pulls through. Pretty much.
Well, one thing there's a couple of things I say about what we hear in the trailer and even just from some of the dialogue. Strong injury detail is what has been put on with the consumer advice. Mr. Lee and I will take out of that there's obviously a lot of fight scenes and gunfire and things like that, I'd be guessing.
Yes, especially with all the different gangs that cross over, like with Liev Schreiber's character crossing over with Bad Bunny's character and the crazy Russian mafia and everything. There's a couple of pretty intense like beatdown scenes, especially within the first 20 minutes. But it definitely sets the stakes and it definitely accelerates from that point. So it does start rough and gets a bit rougher, but it's all sort of realistic in the way it's portrayed. It doesn't seem like it's too over the top to my eye, but no, you definitely see a bit. there's a bit of blood and a bit of there is something involving a pair of pliers, but I'll just leave it at that.
Okay. Well, at least it's not involving a taser. Mr. Lee loves his taser. Yeah. Okay. So, So, what did you think of the soundtrack? Because soundtracks can sometimes make or break a film. We've already heard in the trailer, I guess. With a bit of the Clash. I guess. Do you see or hear a bit more of that throughout the film?
I did a bit of listening to the soundtrack afterwards because it's from a band that I like. They're a punk band called Idols that did a lot of the score and the soundtrack for the film. And they do a couple of punk covers, but a lot of original stuff. And it just keeps the energy sort of pepped up and intense. And it perfectly ties in actually with Matt Smith's character is supposed to be like a bit of a punk rocker, so every time he puts something on, the soundtrack sort of complements it really well. And there's some good songs in there, actually.
More of a
myself tapping along.
A rock vibe, or because I look at the movie and I kind of picture more of an urban scene.
Yeah, it's set in New York in the late 90s, and they absolutely nailed the time period. You can definitely see that, this is pretty much what it would have been like in 1998. There doesn't nothing seems out of place at all in there. So having that sort of driving punk score kind of works with how the city is shown, like it's all dark and at night, and with like the dive bars and the busy Chinatown districts and all that thing to makes New York the cultural melting pot that it is.
Oh, melting pot.
You see a lot of different cultures and a lot of different communities all intersecting to basically celebrate this period of New York. It's very much it's a movie. It's definitely a vibe that you don't see in a lot of modern movies. It gives me vibes of stuff like Taxi Driver or After Hours, anything with Martin Scorsese did in the 70s or 80s. You'd probably say, oh, yeah, that's the vibe they're going for, and I like it.
How about 90s fashion? Was anyone wearing the double denim? Because that's got to be in there, right?
There is something involving a pair of pants, that very fashionable pair of pants in one scene. But lots of leather.
Hey, I was rocking double denim in the early 2000s, okay? And I can see that now. I had the look going. I couldn't believe it when I got told it wasn't cool. Come on, get real.
Maybe a brief 5-minute window.
Yeah, there wasn't long. I think it closed very quickly. Hey, it's all coming back, and because the 90s, you're right. The 90s was a big scene. It's what a lot of people remember, and I think that nostalgia coming through in that movie, I think, would connect with a lot of the people, the particular audience that we think would be going along to see this one.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely the age group. I mean, seeing the old CRT TVs, everyone's on payphones. Like if the one character that does have a mobile phone, it's the old Nokia brick. Definitely. And it works with the plot because it's like if it was made like in present day, say argument, plot would probably be sorted out rather quickly. But having it set in that time period, it just makes it feel like more urgent and a lot more, just a lot more interesting. I would agree. I would say.
I was actually in the New York in the 90s, and so early 90s. So yeah, it was very interesting times there.
And you wore your do-rag, didn't you? I just knew it. That's what you were doing. Yeah.
And then it's funny, I went back to New York in 2015, I think it was, and totally different place. Absolutely different, cleaner, and much not seedy or anything like that, where that's what I get the vibe for this. Now, tell me, Scott, I have to ask because I am an animal lover. Tell me, what was Bud like, the cat?
The cat.
This is going to be good.
You root for the cat. The cat is always there, is always present. you wonder through the movie, it's just like, oh, what's Bud up to? Like, where's he in the grand scheme of things, and how's he going to play into it? And he has a fantastic payoff for just being in the movie. So yeah, you got to keep an eye on Bud. You got to keep an eye on old Bud.
Which is good. Now, tell me, if you had to recommend this movie to someone, who would it be? Like, would it be a younger person, older person, or anyone? Like, who would you recommend it to?
I'd recommend it to anyone. I think it is a rollicking good time. Definitely something that you would put on and you get invested straight away. And you get told a good story with all its different twists and turns. You don't see where it's going. And even probably on a second or third watch, you'll still watch it and still get something out of it. So I recommend it to everybody, honestly.
Well, Miss Lee, I can't see my name going along to see this. I just hearing the profanity that I had to cut out of the trailer. Gee, she would have been going off. She would have been slapping me.
Yeah, Nan would not have liked that. She doesn't like swearing.
She would have told me off after. Those whippersnappers. So maybe not everybody, maybe not Nans, but yeah, definitely. No, look, it looks really cool. Would you say with the plot of the movie? Would you say it was predictable, or did it keep you guessing the longer the movie went on?
Oh, definitely kept you guessing. You'd think you've got it down pat. You're like, oh, I've seen movies like this. I've seen movies like Reservoir Dogs. I can sort of put this together. Who's going to do what and how this is going to play out. But then it throws such a rapid, fast curveball at you, and then you're like, oh, that's not what I was expecting at all. And then you go along another track, and then another curveball gets thrown at you, and you're just constantly darting around. So I didn't think it was that predictable at all. I was definitely sitting there wondering, like, how's this going to play out? How's this going to end? Where's this going to go? And and because you're basically strapped to Austin Butler at all times and his character and what he's about, you just root for him. And you want him to see through the curveballs and get there, because you're just along with him. You're a bystander. You don't know what's going on. So you kind of sympathise with him, and you basically pal up with Austin Butler to go, all right, let's get through this together and figure this out. It's going to be good.
I think Miss Lee would like to be strapped to Matt Smith, but anyway, that's another story. Now, I think, to me, do you think that, I don't want to give too much away, but the ending to the movie, the ending to the story, is there enough room to say Caught Stealing could come back in another, like a sequel? Could there be another Caught Stealing, or do you think that where they've left it, no, one movie's enough?
I think they could do a sequel. I could absolutely see a sequel, but I think they've tied the film up in a very nice way to say, look, if we don't make a sequel, then that's okay. We've got a very nice self-contained movie here. But it is possible there could be some returning characters or some slight different change. They could do a sequel, but I'd be happy if they didn't. I think they've made a good movie as it is. It doesn't need one.
Oh, that's good. Because sometimes, you really, when you do get invested, like obviously you are, you do really want to know how their life goes after, that movie. Yeah. You go, oh, I wonder where they're up to, like you think, oh, I wonder what they could have done, and made it another movie, and you do, and you find that out, and you go, oh, yeah, that's actually quite good. Okay, Scott, we're up to that point now that I'm just going to head over to the freezer and open it.
Sorry, Miss Lee, it's a bit stuck today. Oh, there we go.
Yes. Oh, thank you so much.
There you go. She's open.
Out of 5 choc tops, how many choc tops are you going to give Caught Stealing?
I definitely give it a 4. A 4 out of 5.
Oh, that's pretty.
Wow.
Yeah, yes. Okay.
That really makes you want to go see it now, doesn't it?
Yeah. 4 is a really, really good score, don't you think, Mr. Lee? I think anything above a 3 is yeah. Scotty, what would have given it a 5 out of curiosity? What was missing that 1 point for you?
I'd say, it's going to sound a bit cliche, more Matt Smith. But he definitely took away a lot of the movie there. And also there's Liev Schreiber's character and his brother, Vincent D'Onofrio. I'd like to have seen more of them. They have great chemistry and great scenes in the film, and I would like to know a bit more about them. Fill in a couple of the gaps. But I think everything else is just a really good 2 hours. A really good 2-hour movie that you can just sit there and be taken away, just enjoy it for what it is. So, no, I really liked it.
I think Mr. Lee, if it was Doctor Who, it would have got a 5. That's the way I'm heading.
No, it wouldn't have got a 5. It would have got a 10 out of 5.
Oh, no, it wouldn't. Definitely not. There's no 10s allowed with Doctor Who, Mr. Lee.
Yes,
the outlawed. Mate, yeah,
you've made my day. Sorry, I just want to say you've made my day because I don't think we've had many Doctor Who fans on our podcast. So it's really good to find someone that actually can enjoy it as much as what I do. Because JT he just goes. So.
Absolutely happy to help in that department.
Yeah, well, it could be Scotty's last time on the podcast, so...
Don't worry, Scott, I'll get you back on. No. I will. And we'll have a Doctor Who special one day.
Yeah.
That would be amazing. Thank you.
I'll be sick that day. Scotty, mate, it's been great to have you on. I'm really glad that you enjoyed Caught Stealing, and, mate, we'll send you off to see something a bit different next time. I reckon what you said that you open to any type of genre. What about like a romance film, like a rom-com or something? Would you be into that? What do you reckon?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
I love me.
Switch it up.
Love me a good rom-com.
Yeah, we like them too, don't we, Mr. Lee? We love the tearjerkers. Yeah,
we do.
Yeah.
And there's actually one coming up. Well, it's probably not really a rom-com because it's a little bit dangerous. The Roses this week, which we're going to talk about on Friday. That's quite good.
Yeah, but I want a tearjerker. I want something that I want a Fault in Our Stars type tearjerker. That you and I can go and see it together again and feel the emotion.
Well, maybe we could do a big, bold, beautiful journey with Margot. And Colin.
100%. Yeah. I'll be too busy looking at Margot, though. So, you know what we'll do? We'll go see a tearjerker and we'll bring Scotty along with us. He can.
Yeah.
We'll share some tissues with him. We'll make it a really sad one.
that won't be awkward at all, will it?
No. There's nothing wrong with men that show their emotions. Scotty, thanks so much for coming on, mate. You enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you. You too, guys. Thank you so much.
Good on you, Scotty. Mr. Lee, we're going to get out of here now. I'll grab you some music to get us started. This is out of your collection. Bit of salsa today, I thought.
Yeah.
Like that? Yeah.
Is it a bit from, is it from Brazil?
Yeah. Yep.
I like it.
I think this reminds me of like nachos. Pasta nachos.
Yeah, it does a bit, doesn't it?
So we'll play this while you tell us what's happening on Friday.
Yeah, no worries. So I've got some news that's about Drew Barrymore. I've got some news also about John Rambo, which will be very interesting because a lot of people think, Rambo? And also we're going to be talking about what's big in Australia and US, and where am I going to send JT this week?
To Mexico.
You'll have to find out.
Yeah?
Oh, that would have been good.
Yeah. We'll find out on Friday at midday. Mr. Lee, we'll catch you then.
See you. Bye for now.
Bye. I feel like nachos.
Yeah, I do too. Maybe we'll go get that for lunch.
Want to be our next Talking Flickster? Register now at 4of6.com.au or odeon5.com.au. Until next time, we'll see you at the movies.